How about we play a game, one of my favorite games. It's where I put you and Bobby to the test and play What's Going On?
It's pretty simple. Chris is going to play a bit of audio. We will then guess what exactly is going on in this bit of audio.
Yes.
It's usually difficult. I'm just going to give you a fair warning here.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. What's going on?
Right now, we have a collaboration with other princess ships around the world, and together, we're gonna create history. Get ready to break that record, Royal Princess!
I'll let you hear it one more time.
Please do.
One more time. What's going on?
Right now, we have a collaboration with other princess ships around the world, and together, we're gonna create history. Get ready to break that record, Royal Princess!
I think I know it, but I can't say it.
Why not?
I can't believe we played that. This is a collection of pieces of, you know what? They're going to break some record. And there's a princess there for some reason at the end. Surely something is just lost in translation. You're like, I'm not understanding this man well enough, right? It can't be the world record collection of pieces of poo from around the country.
A Guinness World Record of
That's my guess.
a collection of poo.
No, it sounded more like the people
They're
are
going
that.
to poo?
No, like like you would refer to someone as that guy is a piece of, and it's a collection of those sort of folks. I don't know.
All right.
Just really bad, terrible people.
That is not it.
Okay.
That is not it. Let's see here. This is actually Princess Cruises coordinating a fleet of love boats to break the Guinness World Record of the largest pizza party at multiple venues. This is the one of the boats getting the crowd pumped to break the record.
What did he say? Pizza ships?
Hold on.
Right now, we have a collaboration with other princess ships around the world.
Princess ships.
Princess ships.
Okay.
Not what you were thinking.
Oh.
Again, he is saying
Other princess ships around
No, I know what he's saying. He just didn't-
princess ships.
That's not what he
Other
said.
princess ships. Not what you were thinking.
Oh, poor guy. Well, I hope they got their record. That's
We
great.
have a collaboration with other princess ships around the world.
Yeah, it does sound what I see where you were thinking. And I can see where the mistake could be made.
Sure, yeah. Princess ships is really hard.
Princess ships.
Is really hard to say fast.
Yeah.
Be careful saying princess ships to anyone, really.
So if you're going to go on a princess cruise, be careful when you're speaking
Just
to
throw
somebody.
cruise in there. At least
It's-
princess cruise ships.
Yeah.
And you would have been a lot better off. That's
There
not
you
the
go.
way he went.
There you go. Well, that's another game of What's Going On, and thanks for playing. And I like your guess, though. It was good. That was a good guess, too.
Not what I heard. I think it's your brain just starts connecting things that are incorrect because it's what you know. It's like, this is a phrase I already know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you can't correct it. Now I've heard this guy say that. It's like, oh, it's too late.
You're gonna hear.
Uh-huh.
Subtle signs you're someone very intelligent.
I saw that.
You have a giant head.
I have a very small head.
Apparently, that's what it says here. Giant head.
Giant head. Well, big brain, I guess.
You listen more than you talk.
Yeah.
Ask lots of questions. Basic stuff. I just thought that you have a giant head.
Giant head's pretty funny.
It's National Hot Dog Day.
It is. I actually was considering grilling a few hot dogs tonight, upping my hot dog quota for the month. Sounds good.
Let's see here. 96% of Americans say people should be free to put whatever condiments they want on their hot dogs.
Damn right, it's America.
82% say there's no wrong way to dress a hot dog. Maybe in a tight miniskirt.
Seems like there's some wrong ways.
41% enjoy non-traditional condiments like barbecue sauce, ranch dressing, sriracha, savory jam.
Jam? I've never even
Savory.
debated. What is savory? Bacon jam.
Yeah, like a bacon.
No, I like that. That sounds good.
See?
Immediately, I was thinking like strawberry, but I wasn't listening to savory well enough there. Barbecue, okay. Ranch. People go too nuts with ranch.
Some of the crazy toppings.
Yeah?
Doritos, pulled pork, barbecue sauce, and bacon.
Oh, that sounds awesome to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds. Why put a hot dog in there? All those things would be fine without the hot
I
dog.
think you're right.
It's just a really good sandwich, I think, if you just.
Jalapeno cream cheese and black bean salsa.
I'd eat that.
I would eat that too.
Yeah.
Fried egg, arugula, guacamole, and garlic aioli.
See, you're trying too hard. It's a hot dog. That's like toppings for not a hot dog. But
Pesto and caramelized onions.
that sounds good to me. I like pesto.
A good pesto.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can have too much of whatever
Basil.
basil.
Yeah.
You can
I've had a lot of good pesto. Like, I've
But
had
a
several
good
that
pesto?
are good.
like especially on a sandwich.
Good stuff.
Caramel popcorn.
Now, that one kind of loses me a little bit, but you get the salty sweet thing.
That's weird. Mashed potatoes, gravy, and onions.
That's strange. That's on a bun?
I guess.
That feels like, God, what a mess already.
Those are toppings.
Yeah. I never considered mashed potatoes a topping before. That's a side dish.
Nope, we'll put it on there.
Yeah, why not?
Celery and blue cheese. I'm out.
You don't like blue cheese at
I don't
all,
like
huh?
Blue cheese.
I'll eat it.
I want to like blue cheese because every time I see it,
Uh-huh.
I want to like it.
I'll
And then
eat
it's
it.
like every time I try it, it's like, nope.
Yeah, most time it's.
Yeah, typically a hot dog, I'm a mustard relish guy. If it's a
Same.
if it's a brat, if there's sauerkraut
I like
and
that.
mustard, I will do sauerkraut and mustard on a brat.
Uh-huh.
I won't on a hot dog.
I like about any type of mustard too, but really if you got like the brown or the spicy brown, that sort of like the stone ground mustard and relish, that's it. That's a winner for me.
Cheese, marinara, basil, and pepperoni.
So just make it a pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot dog pizza. Again, you could just put that stuff in a bun, in a hot dog bun with no hot dog, and be
I'm
fine.
saying oh boy, if I had to pick a winner out of that, I might have to go with the Doritos pulled pork barbecue sauce and bacon.
See, I like the.
The jalapeno cream cheese and
That's
black
what-
bean salsa.
That's what I was gonna pick. That or the pesto and the caramelized onions, but I think I'd still go jalapeno cream cheese, black bean salsa. That sounds good.
Well, today, Ballpark hot dogs are celebrating freedom of expression by
Okay.
challenging hot dog lovers to post their unique hot dog toppings mashups for a chance to win $2,500.
Nice.
Plus, the ultimate backyard cookout.
The last time I went to a ballpark, by the way, grabbed a hot dog, a bacon wrapped one, and they had a considerable amount of toppings there that you could dress them with, including baked beans. The guy's like,
That's a big Europe thing.
I've got
like
I've got all this stuff, got baked beans.
Scotland.
It's like,
or
oh,
something.
for the side? No, for the dogs.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
They eat baked beans on everything.
feels like a mess. Like, unless I have a fork and I'm going to eat this, I'm not going to fork and knife this hot dog here. I'm at a ball game.
Yeah.
I don't want baked beans on it. I'm going to get that all over the place.
I don't think baked beans on a hot dog goes anyway.
I love beanie weenies. It's kind of the same. And this is a bacon wrapped hot dog. It was a good dog too. It was anyway, I got like I had like onion rings basically on mine, fried onions, and I don't know, there's
the
a big
like crispy ones.
Yeah.
Ah, that'd be good.
pickle spear, all this stuff. It was so good.
Talking about hot dogs, I'm getting hungry.
Mine was a mess. I will stay. It was just as messy as putting baked beans on it once I was. It is good. Baked beans kind of tripped me up, though. I wasn't going for that.
Love's Travel Stops are offering customers free hot dog or roller grill item
Yes, the roller grill.
at participating locations.
Okay.
Most of these, we do not have a wiener schnitzel.
No. We have a few trucks, I think, that are hot dog focused, by the way.
Here
Ma-
we go.
Maybe able to grab those at Third Thursday tomorrow or something.
Says participating BK rest locations are selling classic grilled hot dogs for 79 cents.
I didn't know they had hot dogs there. Just participating ones, maybe. Yeah.
Love's, of course. Show the barcode that's displayed in this link. You'll get a free hot dog. Flying J.
Okay.
We have one of those too.
Yep.
Show the linked coupon. Free hot dog participating pilot locations.
Okay.
Sonic Drive-In. All-American chili cheese coney dogs are $1 each. on Wednesday.
Oh.
So you can get a chili cheese coney at Sonic for $1. Normally they send out notifications on that.
Yeah. I think it's Halloween they always do the corn dogs.
Like the day
Like-
after or the day out. No,
I
it's the
think
day of.
Day of Halloween, because there's like a million kids and parents just grabbing them corn dogs while you trick or treat. They do that, a few times a year where they'll have something like that.
So a lot of these we don't have. We don't have a Little Joe's.
I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of Little Joe's.
Well, Little Joe's got $1 hot dogs today.
Okay.
Pheasant Lanes.
That sounds like a bowling alley in Iowa.
Yeah.
Pheasant Lanes. So one location has a hot dog on a deal today.
Pretzel Boys.
I've never heard of that either.
Pretzel Boys get 2 hot dogs for $1. Also, every Tuesday is Dollar Dog Day.
2 for $1 though. Today that's a good deal.
There's the Steamy Weenie.
Why don't we have a steamy weenie here?
$1 hot dogs all day. Quick Trip.
Okay, have that.
$1.59 all beef hot dog for $1.59.
Okay.
Get another one for just $1. So you can get 2 for $2.59.
That's a pretty good deal. Is that the kind of, maybe that's not always their price. I don't know what the price is.
Wiener Schnitzel.
So I've heard of Wiener Schnitzel. I've never eaten at a Wiener Schnitzel.
Enjoy 5 chili cheese dogs or chili dogs for $5.
Okay. That seems like a lot. I don't know that I need to eat 5 chili dogs, but
Nobody needs to eat 5, but
you take a group.
But you take them.
Yeah.
No, you
You-
just
You take all 5. You muscle down 5 chili dogs. Imagine your stomach after 5 chili dogs.
Nathan's Famous.
Okay.
If you buy 1 hot dog and use coupon, you get your second dog for 5 cents.
Oh,
Why 5 cents? I don't know.
I don't know either. We're not giving away one for $1 here. You're still going to pay full price for one. Then you get one for a nickel. It's probably because that was their original price.
Could be.
We used to charge a nickel.
Yeah, that could be it, actually. Again, need to check on these prices and stuff before you go buy.
Yeah.
I'm just reading off of what they say. So you might check your location to make sure before you go. Well, Chris said
Yeah.
these are only $1.59.
Chris said you had nickel hot dogs. Give me one. Huh.
Well, we Many people might say that they've had a close call with death.
Yeah.
Maybe a car accident.
Mm-hmm.
Almost being hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
Bad injury or illness.
Sure.
Eating a Golden Corral.
Sometimes.
But there's also this. And I almost got hit by a car a couple times. Once as a kid.
Uh-huh.
Would have been very bad.
Yeah.
22% of people say they believe it is likely that they've interacted with a serial killer in their life,
Really?
or that they will someday interact with a serial
Okay,
killer.
have or will someday.
8% say it's very likely.
So 22% say possible.
Serial killer.
8% say,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, for sure I have
it's
or
gonna
I
happen.
will. Yeah.
Serial killers are people who kill multiple people over periods of time,
Mhm.
months or years, as opposed to mass murderers who kill a lot of people all at once.
Right.
Um,
Serial killers often have a type, a way they do things, that sort of stuff, a calling card, so to speak.
kind of like your Dahmer and
Yeah.
that type of.
You true crime folks, you know exactly what we're talking about here.
As of 2020, America had 3,613 documented serial killers throughout our history.
How many?
3,613 documented. Documented.
Documented.
That's the ones. There's lots of them we probably don't even know about.
That's kind of what I wonder. Like, if they move around and they don't link it together, like these deaths are the same in Oregon and New Mexico and Colorado and then Illinois. How many are out there that we don't know are serial killers?
Right. England was a very distant second to us here in the States.
They have a lot of them.
No, we do.
England has a very distant second.
Yeah, they have 176.
Oh my God. We're that far?
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
There has, though, been a huge decline in serial killers.
It was like a big thing in the 70s.
It peaked in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't know exactly why. I think it got a lot of news coverage as one of the possibilities. I don't know. I've watched shows about this too because it's an interesting thing. Like, how does this happen?
And what causes it to peak and then maybe taper off?
You had the BTK thing, the Son of Sam. There were like the Strangler
lot.
guy, Dahmer eventually. There was a lot of them.
So why are people so sure that they've crossed paths with one at some point? Maybe because of the obsession of the true crime TV. They
Yeah.
want to think that they have.
That's possible.
I think
Yes.
that's part of it.
Yeah, could be.
I want to think that I have.
Oh,
Even though I
yeah.
don't want to, but I think I have.
Yeah.
The same poll, 57% of people admitted to consuming true crime content. So around half of them say that it's something that they watch or listen to at least once a month.
Okay.
28% said they're obsessed with true crime.
There's a whole faction of people that just they
There's 10%
love
of people
it.
that do it every day.
Every day of true crime.
I think that skews your feeling of your interaction with
Agreed.
a serial killer.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
Because you just assume that that's
Everyone
all-
is one.
Everybody is one because that's all you listen to.
Yeah.
That's not healthy.
No, I agree.
It is not healthy at all.
Listen to something else every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why are people this crazy about it? 66% of people say true crime because it's interesting.
I mean, yes, it's interesting every once in a while, not every day.
They say it's forensic science, psychology, understanding criminals, which I kind of get, but also I think there's also some weird other stuff.
Yeah.
8% of people said they like to watch it while they go to sleep. Hence, those are your serial killers in the future.
That's what you were going to say when there's some weird other stuff when you hinted that, and then you went right into it. You think those people that watch it every day are like training, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. You like it too much is what you're
You like
pointing-
it. Sometimes liking something too much is a bad thing.
Sure. I agree.
It is unhealthy.
Yeah.
And I think if you watch it every day
Uh-huh.
and you watch it to go to sleep,
Uh-huh. Like golf. You watch it every day and watch it to go to sleep.
what do you?
Is
That
that
has nothing to
unhealthy?
do with killing people.
With a golf club, they could. Do you believe that you've ever interacted with a serial killer? Where do you land on that?
I'm going to say there's a possibility, but I doubt it.
I know for a fact I've interacted with a murderer. I
You
know,
have.
I
for a
know
fact.
for a fact I have interacted with a murderer. I went to a high school with a guy who did murder 2 people.
Oh,
So I know for a fact.
at least that, but not maybe a serial killer.
Now, he's not a serial killer. Yeah, it was more just that one instance. He killed 2 people, yada, yada. I don't know about serial killer. But there was a pretty big news story near my hometown at one time here, a couple of years ago?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And they were like cannibals.
Cannibals and serial killers.
serial
because
killers.
They were
They'd found some stuff, and they'd found,
multiple people.
obvious evidence, and the FBI came in and all this stuff,
And then it just went away.
and then it just went away.
Something weird about that.
So there's a possibility. That was...
That you might have interacted with
Sure.
them.
Yeah.
At a grocery store, a gas
Exactly.
station, a convenience store. They might have been behind you or you
Mhm.
bumped into them.
The place where they swarmed and found all this stuff was maybe 10 miles from where I grew up. So, I mean, it's a definite possibility that I ran into these people, that I've interacted with those people at a grocery store or something.
I think it's possible.
I'm going to put my likelihood at about 50%. I think there's a strong chance that I've interacted with a serial killer. You just didn't know it.
I'm going to go lower.
Think so?
Yeah. Even though where I grew up, I could see it.
You think it lends itself to serial killers?
Yeah. Just the area.
I actually do know I think it was BTK. BTK killer had family ties to my hometown as well. Some of the people I went to school with, they were like
What?
distant cousins of BTK killer.
You got something in the water.
There's something weird up there, I'm telling you. I think there's a 50% chance that I've interacted with
I'm going
one.
to go maybe higher for you now after hearing that. I know somebody that has killed people.
Yep.
I have, there was
There's the man-eater guy.
Cannibal people.
Yeah.
And now you're saying there's a connection to the
It's a pretty creepy area, I guess. A lot of caves. A lot of weirdos.
a lot of caves, a lot of woods.
Yeah.
And same for my area, so I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's holes and
Uh-huh.
places there is no ending.
Yeah.
And who knows where it'll pop up.
God, nobody knows. Yeah. Anna says also she's met a killer. Glad to hear your surgery went well, Anna. I didn't get into it on the air there, but really one of my favorite shows I've watched in the last couple of years is called Mindhunter, and it was a Netflix thing about the FBI group that really gave serial killer the name serial killer.
I think you told me about that.
And they began studying, like, hey, we're finding patterns here where these people are killing the same way. You know, they have a pattern to things, and
So like they discovered that this pattern.
just kind of created the term serial killer and started interviewing those people and trying to figure out how we track these serial killers down and stuff. And obviously this is back in the time when it was really huge. Anna watched it. It was good, wasn't it?
That's probably, in a sense, maybe why now it's not as common, because they're able to catch people
Because we've learned how the patterns work
and
better.
and they
Yeah.
can track them down, and so maybe they just don't.
They catch them before they've killed 10
Right.
sometimes, yeah.
It might be only be the one or two or
Mhm.
something. Yes, definitely glad your surgery went well. Mindhunter.
It's good. And in that really kind of, they did a couple of seasons of it and they left it off. And there's clearly the BTK killer is clearly in the background, not having been caught yet. And I thought, well, they could have kept it going, but I never heard that they were going to, which stinks because I thought, oh, they'll use this to show how they caught him or whatever.
Lenny Kravitz took a call from Denzel Washington right in the middle of a concert.
Hold on. Denzel's calling me. I've got to take this.
Yeah, during a show in Italy over the weekend, Lenny Kravitz introduced the crowd to a special guest, Denzel Washington. He wasn't there in person. It was a FaceTime to Lenny in the middle of a show.
That's funny.
And Lenny took the call. He said, quote, "I'm sorry. My big brother just called me up on the phone to say hi. Y'all know Denzel Washington."
You know what that is? That's a real "do you know who I am" without saying "do you know who I am."
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting a call from Denzel
A FaceTime,
Washington.
not just a call. It was
I'm
a
getting
FaceTime.
I'm
call.
FaceTime. Sorry. I'm going to take this. That's just yeah. Cool. Good for Lenny. That's a cool thing.
The most important credit on Natalie Portman's resume.
I don't even know what all she's done. A lot.
It's the children's cartoon Bluey.
Not what I would have guessed.
Mm-hmm. That's why they said you'll never guess.
Yeah. Didn't know she was in Bluey.
Guess so.
Now, if she's a regular in Bluey, that crap airs all the time.
She might be Bluey.
She could be. Bluey of all the kid cartoons, my kids were starting to kind of age out of the really young toddler type stuff, which is a little more geared to that. But it's funny. And as parents, I've heard a lot of parents like really say Blue is one of their favorites too, because there are parental things in it. I've watched one before with my kids, and essentially I think it's like New Year's Day in this episode, and the parents are hungover.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And it's
I've
like,
never watched it.
Mommy and Daddy have a headache and all this, and they're laying around on the couch and
What?
stuff. Yeah, it's funny. It's hilarious because there's some parent humor in it. And so the episode was, and I was like, oh, this is genius. The dad like blows up a balloon, and he's like, here, go play keepy uppy. Don't let it touch the ground. And he just entertains them by them keeping the balloon off the ground so he can lay on the couch and be hungover. And I've used that
Had no
after
idea.
seeing that show. Here, play
Ooh,
keepy uppy.
Keepy Uppy. The episode titled Whale Watching.
Okay.
Portman narrates a television documentary about whales that pups Bluey and Bingo watch in their living room.
Okay.
That's her.
I haven't seen that one, but
I had no idea.
is she a
Never seen
mom?
it.
She a mom of young kids that watch Bluey, so that's now become a big thing for her.
No, it just says that it's a very important show for my family and I, as I was really, really honored to be a part of it. It's so wonderful. It's pure joy.
Yeah.
David Bautista had a butt tattoo that got him teased in the WWE.
That's funny.
He had a really cheesy heart.
Yeah.
He eventually got it covered with a cherry blossom tree.
A really cheesy heart.
It was this really cheesy heart that said "Heart of Stone."
Okay.
Because I thought I was a tough guy. And that was a tough tattoo. And then he goes, I immediately regretted it.
Yeah. It feels like one you would immediately regret.
That's interesting. During a show over in Italy over the weekend, Lenny Kravitz introduced the crowd to a special guest,
Yeah?
Denzel Washington.
Really?
Now, he wasn't there in person.
All right.
He just happened to FaceTime Lenny while Lenny was in the middle of his show.
Oh,
Lenny took the call.
that's cool.
He said, quote, "I'm sorry. My big brother just called me up on the phone to say hi. Y'all know Denzel Washington." And then holds the phone out to everybody.
That's cool.
He turns the phone to the crowd and told Denzel to, quote, "say hello to Italy." Then he told him, quote, "All right, brother, I love you. I'll have to call you later.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a show."
Call you right back. That's cool on a number of levels. A, you'd be at the only show where that happens, probably, right? B, it's cool for Denzel, because Denzel's like, this crazy dude. I called him, and he answered in the middle of a concert. But mostly it's cool for Lenny, because it's Lenny having the ability to say, without saying, "Know how cool I am? I'm getting FaceTime from Denzel Washington right now.
Right.
And I'm going to let you know about it." Guess what? Guess who's calling me right now? Check it
Right
out.
now.
Here's Denzel Washington, everybody. There you go.
On the FaceTime.
That's pretty awesome, though. I'd love to be at the show where a celebrity like FaceTimes the band while you're watching them and they answer it. I think that'd be the coolest thing ever. I also kind of assumed they left their phones backstage while they played.
Same.
But I guess we're too addicted to our phones now.
Yeah,
We
he
just have
probably
them in our
has it
pocket.
his back pocket.
Yeah. That's where we are. We
And
can't
he-
get away from
And
it.
he starts vibrating while he's singing,
Yeah.
Fly Away.
Yeah.
What's that?
That is curious.
My
like,
butt is vibrating.
surely it was in between songs or something when it happened for him to answer.
Yeah.
Surely he didn't shut down a song for it.
Hold on, my butt is vibrating.
Time
now.
out. I need to take a time out. Hold on. This might be important. It's my doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a tell me how cool you are
Yeah.
famous.
Without
saying
saying
it.
it. Yeah, for sure.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. It's day 2 of Amazon Prime Day, which means tomorrow is People Are Going to Steal Things Off Your Porch Day. A new study says Texas is the state with the poorest quality of life, to which West Virginia said, "Hold my moonshine." Disneyland turns 69 today. It's the happiest place on earth until you get your credit card bill. And 80% of voters say America is spiraling out of control. Interestingly, it was only 35% before that chick sang the national anthem before the home run derby. This is not headline news.
Hope you have a good day too.
Thank you. Appreciate you watching. Azara?
Just Zara.
Oh, Zara or something.
Zara.
Hopefully, no repeats.
Oh no, I hope not. That was awful. I do have a meeting coming up.
Of course you do. Uh-huh.
All right. Have a good day. Enjoy the nicer weather that's coming this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.